Okay? I'll be ready for you on Monday. You want a room? Let me show you what's going on. Would you like to follow me? This way, please.
The hardest thing is to let go.
It's funny, I was just a young kid, you know, playing guitar around in my basement in New York City, in Brooklyn, New York, and I managed to somehow get in Frank Zappa's band. I was a huge fan of his music, and we got to meet in 1976, and I got all the shows I could afford to go to around the New York area. I'm in condition. I strive to be in top condition all the time, all year round. It's something I've recently hit upon, the formula to maintain that kind of body where you have to pinch yourself to say, did I really get to this point? It took me a long time. I've been doing it since I was 32, 43 now, and in the last year, attitude, the way I eat, and my overall use of supplements, all the trial and error that went in the previous 10 years has got me to where I am right now, which is in a state of continual progress, which is what you want to do when you make the effort to change the way you look and go against what nature and gravity and age is trying to do to you.
Are you coming?
I guess you've known it for a while. Did I mean trouble? I only
You're really looking beautiful today.
of your
Look
pretty
at that.
face. Overnight
Head back
sensation.
That should do.
Smiling for cameras from all around the world. If I rewind back to yesterday and stop the tape there,
I made a photography book in, I think, about 1984, which was an interesting project, and I've been asked several times since whether I'm going to do any more books, which I would like to do. It's just really finding the time in between the Duran Duran things, you know. But I've always taken a lot of photographs. It's a little more than a hobby to me. It's a sort of a secondary thing that I enjoy doing, but I think one day I will publish some more of them.
we start together in every scene. We'll all be famous for just a few minutes. Part of a sailor's dream.
Warren and I recently formed an internet record company called Lo-Fi.com, and what led us to do it really was that we'd found a few young acts that we wanted to help, and you know, I don't think it really would have been suitable to try and sign them to a major label. So we started developing them and thought it'd be an interesting route to put the things out through the internet first.
Look, I'm really sorry about the guys in the other rooms, but hey, this is my room. Why don't you give me a minute to tidy it up and you can stay here?
Overnight sensation, smiling.
Well, I think you get to a certain age and you decide whether you're going to have a family or not. And to me, I decided, well, my decision was that I was going to have kids, and they are, in a way, they become more important than you. So in a way, they become more important than everything else in my life. If I make music, I really make it for them, you know. It's either for them to listen to, or so they're proud of their dad. When I was a kid, I was in a church choir, and I grew up with church music, and now I guess my favourite piece of church music is Fauré's Requiem. And then about 14, everything changed. I got into Walter Carlos's soundtrack album to The Clockwork Orange, which is brilliant. David Bowie, Aladdin Sane, Mark Bolan, T-Rex, and then I got into Genesis, Rolling Stones, Joni Mitchell, and it already kind of exploded after that, and I was into John Lee Hooker and the Blues Guys and the Doors, and so those are the kind of major influences on me. And then one day, John Taylor brought an album of house music into the studio, and it just completely turned me. And since then, I've really been into dance music. I think my favourite band now would be Underworld. I'm listening to Groove Armada. Left Field, although their new album's not so great. But that kind of stuff is really what inspires me.